I unboxed and reviewed the Lenovo Miix 700 about 7 months ago and gave it a thorough review and gave it pretty good marks. I've been getting a lot of requests lately to revisit the Lenovo Miix 700 to see how well it's held up over time, to see if it's still relevant today. Hi, my name's Andrew, and this is our fourth installment of our series, Is It Still Worth It?, where we take a look back at devices and gadgets released over the past year or so, see how well it's held up over time, and see if it's still relevant today. Next up is the Lenovo Miix 700. Let's find out if it's still relevant. Let's find out if it's still a buy or a don't buy. I've been getting a lot of requests lately to revisit the Lenovo Miix 700 to see how well it's held up over time, to see if it's still a buy or a don't buy. What you get with this version is the Core M5 Skylake processor, Intel HD Graphics 515, 4GB of RAM, and 128GB of SSD storage. I picked this unit up at Amazon. You can get it for about $500 depending on the configuration and whether or not it has the pen. Check out the links below for more information. It weighs 1.7 pounds, is 0.35 inches thick without the keyboard, and 2.4 pounds and 0.5 inches thick with the keyboard. It has an all aluminum exterior and has a champagne gold finish on the back. Not bad looking at all. Opening the box, you see the packaging. It's okay, it's pretty elegant looking, nicely done as far as presentation by Lenovo. Opening it up, you'll find the keyboard itself, which is included in the box, which is a nice touch because the Surface Pro 4 doesn't include the type cover in the box. It's a $129 separate purchase. Nice job, Lenovo. Moving that aside, you're greeted by the Miix 700 itself, along with some documentation and the power supply. And it uses the typical Lenovo USB charging cable. As far as ports are concerned, here's what you get. You get your power button over here, volume rocker up and down, micro HDMI cable to connect to a monitor, nice touch, and your USB 3.0 to connect to peripherals and the like. On the other side is your USB 2.0, and that's the port where you'll charge your device. Moving along the top, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, along with your dual array mics. Lifting the kickstand reveals a micro SD card slot just like the Surface Pro 4. And speaking of the kickstand, Lenovo Miix 700 uses the Yoga Lines watch band hinge, which has been very sturdy and held up well over time. Good job, Lenovo, on the hinge. As far as the keyboard is concerned, we really liked it. It has 1.14mm of key travel. Although a little bit shallow, it did perform okay. It's solidly built and is included in the box, always a nice touch. Unfortunately, there is no backlight like you get on the Surface Pro 4's type cover. As far as the trackpad is concerned, it was 4 by 2 inches, sleek surface, short drop, clear pressure point, has 2-finger scrolling, it did work well, and Windows 10 gestures worked as well. It's a little bit undersized, but got the job done. It is serviceable. Perhaps the best feature of the Lenovo Miix 700 is its display. It's a 12-inch QHD IPS display. It's a touch display with a resolution of 2560 by 1440. It gets pretty bright at 330 nits and has 244 ppi. Colors are accurate at 113% sRGB. This is one of the best screens you'll find on a 2-in-1, a nice 2K resolution display. And of course, this wouldn't be a Surface type device without an active pen, and it uses the Wacom technology, has 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity, and is a $40 accessory, although it may be included in the box depending on the configuration you choose. For more information on the pen, check out the full review of the Lenovo Miix 700 that we did 6 months ago. Suffice it to say, the pen was pretty good. As far as the cameras are concerned, what you get on the front is a 5-megapixel webcam, which did well with Skype and was good for video conferencing. It's not bad and one of the better 2-in-1 cameras you'll find. And on the back, you get another 5 megapixel shooter, and it was okay, although it was a little bit washed out in terms of quality. It was okay. I wouldn't be using a 2-in-1 or a tablet for taking pictures anyway. As far as the sound is concerned, you get 2 side-firing speakers. Let's take a look and a listen at one of our latest videos to see how it sounds.
A couple of weeks ago, and I've been using the 7 Plus ever since. But I didn't want to release my video right away. I wanted to wait till the dust settles, and I wanted to wait till the hype died down. Hi, my name's Andrew from AMDtech, and this is our review of the iPhone 7 Plus from Apple. Let's find out if it lives up to its high price tag. Let's find out if it's a buy or a don't buy. Sometimes it's better to wait till all the hoopla and hype dies down.
Although the speakers aren't terrible, I found that they were a bit soft. They could have done a better job on the sound. As far as performance is concerned, here's how the Lenovo Miix 700 did on the Geekbench 4.0 test. On the multi-core score, it did a 4340, pretty much what you'd expect for a Core M5 Skylake processor. The Intel HD graphics that are built in did a 12,408, which is pretty much what you'd expect for an Intel HD graphics. As far as the SSD concerned, it uses a Samsung SSD. And speaking of the SSD, the Crystal Diskmark scores are as follows. It did a 535.8 on the read and a 160.0 on the write, pretty much what you'd expect. You could do light gaming, YouTube, web browsing, word processing, and the like. This is not a powerhouse, but can get the job done. It has Bluetooth 4.0 and uses Intel dual-band wireless AC. As far as battery life is concerned, here's how the Lenovo Miix 700 did. Here's the deal. As far as Wi-Fi surfing via Edge browser, it did 7 hours and 20 minutes. Watching a movie in H.264 1080p got 7 hours and 30 minutes. Heavy maximum load, you're only going to get about 2 hours and 37 minutes. And when it's idle without wireless LAN or any radios on, you're doing over 14 hours. It has a 40 milliwatt amp battery, and it performed pretty well. Overall, this is one of the better 2-in-1s in terms of battery life. So overall, is the Lenovo Miix 700 still a buy or a don't buy? Has it lived up to its hype when it was first released as being a Surface Pro 4 competitor? Is it still worth it? And the answer is yes. Here's what I like. First, it has a bright QHD touch display, keyboard cover included, has good battery life, has active pen support, has expandable storage via the micro SD card slot. You can connect to a monitor via the HDMI out, 2 full-size USB ports, which is always a nice touch, especially compared to the Surface Pro 4, and comes in at a lower price. It could even start at around $499. But here's what I don't like about the device. First, it doesn't have a USB Type-C port. It has somewhat soft-sounding speakers, and it doesn't have a backlit keyboard, unlike the Surface Pro 4's type cover or the HP Spectre X2's type cover or some of the other competition out there, something I think they really needed to have. But overall, this device really checks all the boxes, everything you'd want in a 2-in-1. A high-res, bright display, solid battery life, pen support, solid construction, sturdy hinge, and at a new starting low price at about $500. And that's why I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It is a definite buy and is definitely still worth it. So what do you think about the Lenovo Miix 700? Do you think it's something you're interested in? Is it something you want to pick up? How does it compare with the Surface Pro 4 in your opinion? I'd like to know. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. I am curious to see if this is something you're interested in. Coming in the next few days, I should be releasing the review of the Xiaomi Mi Notebook Air 13.3 edition. Remember, I unboxed and reviewed the 12.5 edition. It had the Core M processor. Really liked it, gave it very high marks, gave it rave reviews, and it's become my go-to thin and light laptop that I like to take with me on the go. Really love the thin and light aspect of it. Well, we have the bigger brother in-house. We've put it through its paces. I'm finalizing the review. It should be posted any day now. It has the Core i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of SSD storage, and perhaps the most defining feature of it, it has a dedicated NVIDIA GPU, which separates that from its younger brother, the 12.5-inch version. So stay tuned. That review should be posted in the next day or so. Also coming very soon is a very special unboxing and review of a new Ultrabook that I'm really interested in, and it's not from one of the OEMs that we normally see here on my channel. It's from Razer Blade. It's the Razer Blade Stealth, and it's a 12.5-inch ultra portable laptop that really has some interesting looks, a very big departure from the boring Ultrabook looks that we've been seeing out of the typical OEMs as of late. This is a little bit different. It's got that chroma keyboard, multicolored action. I'm looking forward to testing it out. It's got some interesting specs. It's also running Kaby Lake processor. That's the latest processor from Intel, and it'll be my first look at Kaby Lake. So stay tuned for that. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device out there you think I should review. I will do my best to try to make that happen. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMDtech. See ya.